All right. Hello. Let me pull up chat in case anyone pops in. Um, waiting for the chat thing to pop up. It's taking forever. Um, yeah. So what am I doing? Not much. Just kind of a lazy day, and I thought, why not stream a bit? You know? Oh, now it popped up. Pop out chat. And now, pop you right there. And now, we chill. Yeah, like I said, just kind of a lazy night. Not really anything going on at the moment. With the friendos, I suppose. I like this one. And I'm gonna do burn. I like cryo. Progressively slows. I'll do burn. I have streamed this game before. It's RoboQuest. It's been a hot minute though. Thumper, yeah. Oh wait, no. It's been a hot minute since I've streamed it though. I think the last time I streamed this game is probably like 2023. It's been a hot minute. But very recently I've been kind of picking it back up again. Sorry, I'm congested. Allergies have been really bad. We've been getting a lot of rain. Sure. Okay. Let's go straight. So, what have I been up to? Not too terribly much. I have been busy, but you know, personal things. But like, not doing too bad. I really need to figure out what I'm doing on this channel. That's kind of been my problem since its inception. Is like I want to do something, I do it, and I'm like, I'm not feeling it, and the cycle continues, like with the RL crafting. Which we still very much enjoy doing. And it's just yeah. We do plan to revisit it. It's just a matter of we don't have a date on it. Which I apologize for. Things happened, got busy, then other people got busy, and then before you know it, it's 2 months later, you haven't played it at all, and it's like, okay, well, clearly this isn't working for any of us. So, I will take that. I do intend to use the thumper, so we will continue. Yeah, it's just an unfortunate circumstance of not necessarily people losing interest, people just being interested in other things, and part of that is me. Part of that is other people. So I will say never, and I am sure there will be a time where we go back and finish what we started off. It was also just like a really hard time to do it too. Like I had a friend in the hospital pretty much since like the start of that series, and I was like really stressed out for most of it because she did end up almost dying, or she did end up dying like on almost three separate occasions or four separate occasions. It was really bad. Now that it's, you know, been 4 or 5 months ish, I feel more comfortable, you know, saying that out loud. In the time I was like, oh, you know, not say anything. So that was really stressing me out, all while, you know, trying to do that series. And it's not like I could have done anything either. Like they were out of state, remote friends. So it was just kind of like, okay, well, keep me updated. And then I wouldn't hear from them for like a day. And I'm like, uh-oh. And then like, yeah, some crap went down. But they're all good now. They're all happy and feeling good. So, it's good. Just in the moment, really stressed me out. So that was it also. I don't want to say like a big factor, but that didn't help. Yeah. Take an explosive missile. Yeah, what am I doing now? I mean, you know, you're watching Draco and I play Lord of the Fallen. His suggestion. After Lord of the Fallen, we do have another game lined up. I won't say what it is. It is a recent game. It has been out for I think a year or two at this point, but one of the things I regret was, well, I guess I can't spoil it because if I tell you the first game, it would spoil the game we're going to be playing after we beat Lord of the Fallen. I gotta sneeze. Ugh. Yeah, let's do this. Or I can. Okay. I mean, this seems really good. Let me find some music to put on. And so, oh, that's a little on the loud side. Um, yeah, the boomerang's almost done, so we'll upgrade you. Yeah, I'm excited for Lord of the Fallens, and then I am also excited for the next game. Like I said, I can't say what game. I guess I could say what the regret was. I regret that we didn't stream the first game. Because it was such an insane ride from start to finish. And it was definitely worth us recording it and playing. I don't think we recorded it or streamed it. That is one regret I do have. So, but this time around, we're gonna give it a shot. My friend played it with a group of his friends, and apparently they had a good time. So, not that I thought we wouldn't, but you never know. Maybe you don't. So I'm excited for that playthrough after Lord of the Fallen. But Lord of the Fallen is Draco's idea. The other game is kind of like both of our idea because, I mean, we played the first game, so it's kind of like, okay, well, the second game came out, like, we should play it. Boomerang's really strong, holy. Increases drones' additional weapons fire rate by 30, but decreases their starting, so like ramps up. I don't really like any of those. I could re-roll, but like, nah. I could get worse upgrades. So, I would be playing the Marathon Alpha right now. If I ended up getting a code. Which I don't. Hero Keep deals cryo. Kind of want the power cells, honestly. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. Awesome. Yeah, I wish we recorded the first game. So we'll start that after Lord of the Fallen at some point. I don't know what his schedule will look like by the time we finish Lord of the Fallen, because it's supposedly a decently long game, about 100 hours or so ish, and we are on, I think, like in the 20s. But I don't know how fast we're going. I don't know any of that. Oh, this is fun. I want to get the thumper out of the way though. So we will see. Other than that, what other games have been playing? I've gotten a bit back into Destiny 2. Oh, the Marathon Alpha. I've gotten a bit back into Destiny 2. I guess I could have streamed myself playing it. I was just catching up story and Nether. Let me pull up chat again. And that type of stuff. It was fine. It was a good time. Not a great time, but it was a good time. I did a little bit of trials. What is that? Oh, thumper. Is this better than mine? Technically, yes, technically. Mine has more prefixes though. And so yeah, I don't really want that. So it was fine. I did a bit of trials. Nothing too crazy. I did actually really poorly. It's been a hot minute since I've did PvP. I was just getting kind of stomped. Unk's washed, as the kids would say. Unk is washed. But yeah, it was fine. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. So yeah, it was fine. I would be playing, like I said, the Marathon Alpha, but I do not have a key. So, oh, hey. I don't think I need to go through that door anymore. Alright, well, since I can, I might as well just upgrade this. Let's talk about Marathon for a bit. I've been thinking about making a video on it, but I guess I could say it here. What the hell? What? Okay. Interesting. I'll have to give that weapon a try when I'm not doing this. Marathon, to me, looks like a lot of fun. I love the art style. I wasn't sold on the extraction shooter part of it. Here, I'll tell you what I like and I don't like. Let's keep it simple. I like the art style. I like that it's a PvP focused game. Vaguely, right? I mean, it's an extraction shooter. There's like PvE elements, but it's PvP forward. We'll say that, right? I like the art. I like the weapons. I think the weapons look really cool. I like the variety of them. I like that there is seemingly a nice variety of attachments for the weapons. I like the maps. I like how the game looks for the most part. I think the outsides are very much underdone, and that is fine, because guess what? This game isn't out yet. It is not fully released. If it was, I'd be a little more critical of it, but it's not. And you know the quality that you are going to get with this game by simply looking at the interiors. It is so obvious that the interiors, I don't want to say are done. I'm sure they could spruce up the interiors a little bit more, but like on the whole, I think it's fair to say that the interiors look really crisp. Right? I think everyone has agreed that the interiors look absolutely stunning and the outside looks kind of bland. And that's okay. That's okay. And you know why that's okay? It's because it's not finished yet. And they've openly said that. It's not finished yet. And they've openly said, don't worry. We will make it look better. Don't need to worry. The outside will look better. And they have repeatedly said that. So I'm not worried. But I don't like. I still fully believe that the whole hero. I know they're not. I know they're not. You know, saying like, oh, well, they're not heroes. They're like kits. It's like, okay, well, you could do kits without the heroes. You can do kits without the characters. Characters do not need to exist for the kit. Kit can exist without the characters. And the perfect example that I can think of right now is Shroud's game, Spectre Divide, which I think is no longer available, which is a shame because I actually enjoyed playing it. I played it a bit. I played like 10 matches or so. I actually really enjoyed it. My problem is none of my friends really wanted to play it. And so once I kind of was like, oh yeah, I like this, I was then like, okay, well, I don't really have anyone to play it with, so I kind of don't want to keep playing it by myself. And so I think this game would be way better personally if the quote runner kit, I think, like whatever term they use for the characters of the kits, did not exist. Now, you could have the character tied to the kit in the sense that when you pick the kit, the character is shown, like, oh, you know, I'm working with this person, so I'm using their stuff or whatever. But, like, I do not like the idea that you pick a character and then you get their stuff and then you look like them. Because, wow, this weapon sucks. Because what got me excited for Marathon was the art style, along with the idea that, wow, look at you, lucky me, would have custom characters, just like you would have with Destiny. And now I don't really care about the model of the character. I don't care if it's literally just, here is a blank person. You could pick male or female, pick your height, and then that's it. Or maybe not even height, literally just a male or female model, but then you got to pick like what your helmet looked like, your chest plate, maybe gloves, shoulder pads, whatever, right? I really like, I don't want that one, but it's fine. I was sold on that. I was like, yes, thank you. I love that. I'm a sucker for it. And they scrapped it. So I personally think they could have done the kits without the characters. Moving on, I'm fine with it. Fine with it. It's fine. It's not a deal breaker for me. It just makes me a little sad. It makes me a little sad that we live and die by their aesthetic choices with the characters. Instead, almost done with this. I didn't ever finish that. I should go finish that. Because, like, how do I say this? I don't even know where I want to go. Let's go straight. Because I love that aesthetic so much. And there are characters that are going to look super awesome, right? Like, I think Locust looks pretty cool. I think Void looks... honestly, I think all four of them look pretty cool. The problem is now that if I see a character that looks cool and their kit is ass, I'm not going to play them. I mean, it's as simple as that. Or maybe I play them, but guess what? Now I will not be happy playing. I'm at the whim of Bungie's balance on if I enjoy a character because they look good and they feel good to play. And I'd rather just have a character independent of looks. I'd be like, yeah, this character looks, my character looks awesome. And if there's a kit that is no longer that good anymore, I can just swap it. It's like, wow, okay, character still looks cool. I get that their problem is, okay, well, we don't want like random, we don't want like the surprise of like, well, I don't know what this person has. Okay. What I say to that is, you're not like when you meet a team of PvP players, like actual players, in the wild, it's not broadcasted the moment you see them, what weapons they're holding, what shields they have. Obviously, you learn that when you shoot them, right? But like before that, when you just look at them, right? Because that's the eye test, right? It's like, okay, you looked at them. What info do you see by looking at them, right? You don't know the shields by the look. You don't know what implants they have. You don't know what cores they have. You don't know what the back, like you can see the visual of the backpack. So like if it's a medic bag or whatever, but you don't know what perks the pack has, right? Does does that medic bag allow you to hold more healing stuff, or does it buff the healing stuff? Because that matters, right? If you get someone weak, right, and they have something that buffs your healing, I'm gonna be honest, I might take that engagement a little. I mean, not really, but like it would be in my back of my mind, like, oh, they could heal fast, right? But if they just had more medic supplies, well, they're not really healing any faster. But like, if it's an extended fight, they will wear you down more, right? And so, you know, you won't know that, right, until you kill them or loot them, or otherwise it gets shown, right? And so I really dislike their stance on that, personally. I think it's... I personally think it's like we don't want to create outfits. We want to create, like, sets of characters we can sell. And I think that's a little sad. Because... I'm gonna be honest, when they say like sell skins for this game, I'm fine with that. Cool, no problem with that at all. But what I imagine is it's like you pick the skin, that's literally it. There is no like, this is the headpiece, this is the chest, or this is their boots or pants or whatever. It is literally just, oh, skin on? Cool. And I don't like that. Another thing about customization that I would like, it's kind of gone off topic, is like colors. Picking like primary, secondary, maybe tertiary type colors. I think that would be good. Let's see. I don't need to go that way right now. I missed this way. But yeah, like I think I just really don't like the idea of the runners. I am not convinced on their definition of what a runner is. Like I literally think that they just am trying. I don't want to say, how do I say this? Like, look, we're not stupid, right? Like, we know and you know that these are just heroes, and that's fine. But like, I don't like how they're like, well, like they're just like a kit that we could change. It's like, okay, but like you can augment in game, right? Like, okay, I mean, what am I playing right now, right? Like, I'm playing a game right now. I would consider this robot as like a hero, and guess what? Like, I'm getting augments for the hero, right? Every time I level up, right? I can pick an augment, right? It's like, I'm not convinced on what you're selling me here with these are not heroes, right? Like, I'm just not convinced. If I was directing this, I would do it very similar to how Shroudy Rowdy had his Spectre Divide game. Sure. You know, you would have kits. Now you can make the kits, you know, identifiable in your hand or like on your body. I don't know how, but you could, right? You know, but I think their idea of, well, we wanted people to know what people had, you know, on the glance. I think what they like said, like Destiny exotics, right? I mean, if you play Destiny, like, the reason you can't fully transmog exotics is because, like, well, they transform how you play, right? They have to be recognizable. Cool. So people know like, oh, this like radically changes how you play. Okay, then we need to like make this apparent, right? I get that. But like in a game where like I just in a game where loot is everything and you don't know what you will have by the end of that round, it feels a little silly that they draw the line at, oh well, they need to know like what characters they're facing, right? Because like, okay, why characters? Why not what gear they like? Why can't you like look at them from across the map if you have line of sight, of course, and be like, oh well, they have, you know, insert miscellaneous item here, right? Like you just, that's just free info you get, right? It feels a little like cop-outy, and I feel like they just kind of wanted an excuse to be like, well, we went to Heroes because this is easy. Is kind of what I'm getting. I really think Heroes is not the way to go at all. That being said, I think the runners are well designed, and I think they're cool. So that's why like, it's not like a total like I hate it type of thing. A lot of criticism from Marathon is completely not even actual like feedback or criticism. And it's kind of just pissing me off because you have people playing the game that rightfully do not deserve to be playing the game because their feedback, I mean, I'll just say it's like worthless. It's like game looks bad. And like, it's like, dude, do you not understand what you like? This is like, you didn't sign up to play the finished product, you know, like a week early, like COD does, right? Like Call of Duty betas are not betas. They're like, it's like early access. It's a thing. Oh, I'm actually using heavy weapon. It is a buzzword that Activision knows it can use, where their players will gaslight themselves into saying the game will be fixed by the time it releases, and the game will release, and some of the issues will be fixed. Most of them probably won't be, and they're going to complain and say, well, they didn't get fixed in the beta. They only had so many months to, you know, fix it. It's fine. They'll fix it later. And then these things don't get fixed for months. And then it's like, oh my God, this still isn't fixed. Yada, yada, right? So like the beta for Call of Duty does not exist. It's not, I don't think it's really a beta. It's just a word they can get for people to get pre-orders early because people like to feel exclusive. So comparing this to like Call of Duty or like other tests, like Deadlock is a closer example of what an alpha beta is than Call of Duty will ever be. You know, game was completely unfinished. Things are untextured. Things are textured poorly. The characters looked like, the characters themselves looked cool. Their textures and stuff were like super gross and like unfinished, right? And like that's fine. You know why? Because everyone there's a grown up and they understand like, oh, this is an alpha. Of course things are gonna look gross. The people playing Marathon are streamers who don't understand what they're doing because they only play like Call of Duty or like the mainstream games that use the beta word wrong. And probably some of the Destiny freaks who are like, God, I hate Marathon. That's those type of people. And then you have the quiet people who are actually just sitting there enjoying their time. But guess what? They're not vocal. Because to them, it's like, oh yeah, I'll get my feedback on the approved forums, like wherever they're allowed to like post like actual alpha feedback, not just like public feedback. Like, oh, you know, I'm looking at people playing the game. I don't like this or that, right? It's like people actually playing the game. They have their own forum, I'm sure, to post feedback. And so like I'm sure those people are just quietly like, yeah, I had a good time. I don't really like this or this, you know, for these reasons, XYZ. oh, this thing didn't really work that well for XYZ. I like this, and this. I think this could be a little better, yada yada, right? So it's like a loud majority, but it's like people who can't think for themselves or have any like original thought. So like it doesn't, like it bothers me, but like it's fine, right? Like it's not gonna change. But it's just sad. 'Cause I think what people are forgetting is that this experience is not the release of the game. And people like, that's another thing. I know this has come to my pros and cons list. It's just me now ranting about people who don't know what the hell they're talking about. People saying like, why is there no customization? I feel like the people who have gotten into alpha, genuinely, who have gone into the alpha and they ask that question in like real feedback places, should immediately have their alpha status removed. Because they clearly don't understand the test environment and what they're testing for. Because it is very clearly stated in websites and the survey that you accept that this is not a finished product. And that there will be a lot of features missing that will be in the final game that are not here present in the alpha. This is a technical test looking at X, Y, and Z. I don't remember exactly what features they were testing. I know that one of them was like economy, like attachment economy type of thing, because they were going to make like attachment changes. That is what the technical test is for. Not, but there's no hot girl skin. I can't put a hot girl skin on Glitch. Bungo, this game bad. That's not what the game's at for right now. That comes later. All right, I can get behind it. I can get behind it, really. But that's not what the game's for right now. People are stupid. Anyway. So yeah, I think a lot of people who don't like Marathon are mostly just echoing sentiments from their favorite streamer personality or whatever. I'm really excited for it, and I'm kind of just trying to thrive with my excitement because I want to keep my excitement. I think, and then there's there's the people who are like, it's only Marathon in name, it's only Marathon in name, they don't have the story written out. Like, ask yourselves, do you really think they don't have the story, like, even remotely finished or remotely thought of, or like the large story beats made? Like, do you really think that? Like, I obviously one person said it, and so now everyone is gonna parrot it, right? Because that's how the internet works. But it's like, do you really think? Sure, why not? That they're just one of the biggest games that they're making at the moment. One of the key successors on if this studio will continue to have an easy time in this industry. They're just gonna drop the ball like that and just not make sure the story is adequately finished. Like, is that something you really think? Like, I know Bungie has a track record of screwing things up. I've been a Destiny player. I know the Vidocs and stuff about the original Destiny. The story got scrapped like a year before the game came out, and they had to rush to finish it, and that's why it was terrible. But like, to say that they don't have anything right now is just like, you're stupid. they have stuff. If it's all going to make it, that's another question. But to say that they literally have nothing is so incredibly stupid. They have something. They have to. There's no way they don't. It's just a matter of if they think it's good enough, or if they think it needs to be rewritten or restructured or rethought of, maybe. This game, from what Dr. Lupo has said, has been in development since, what did he say, like 2017, 2018? Like, this is a long game in progress. So realistically, I am not at all worried about the story either. Um, what I am worried for is how they'll tell the story. And the reason I say that is because, I mean, people like Destiny. Let's not kid ourselves. People like Destiny. If people did not like Destiny, the game would have died. Right? Even at its lowest points. The game, if people didn't like Destiny, it wouldn't be around right now. And I'm really tired of people pretending people don't like Destiny. Clearly they like it enough because it keeps making Bungie money. People keep playing it, and if the people didn't like it anymore, people would have stopped. So like, don't even gaslight yourself saying Bungie sucks, Destiny sucks, no one plays Destiny, because clearly enough people play it. But I don't even know where I was going with that. Like, Marathon needs to do well. I mean, realistically, it just needs to. And I'm rooting for it. Because I don't really want a Destiny 3. Like, I do and I don't. I want it for the reasons that are unrealistic, which is why I don't want it. I want it because I want an engine change. I want it because... Not necessarily an engine change. I want it for a systems change. I want these systems of the game to be more exciting. I think the systems in Destiny 2 are just kind of boring, and they're changing that with like subclass 3.0, 4.0, whatever the hell number they're on at this point, right? Like, they're changing it. But you know, those are the types of changes that I want in a Destiny 3. And guess what? We're already getting them. What people want is a new number and a restart, because they're tired of having their old stuff. They're tired of using their old stuff, and they're tired of, like, it's like this paradox, because they want new stuff without wanting new stuff, because they don't want to get new stuff. They want to use their old stuff, but they're tired of the old stuff, but they don't want new stuff. And so Bungie is in the very hard mood of trying to figure that out. While sentiment is at an all-time low because of layoffs, fatigue, you know, all of these reasons, and you know, like other like staff issues, maybe finance issues, you know, like people, right? Morality, like are they happy? Like, how are they doing, right? Like, I mean, if you follow Bungie, you know that the reports are not exactly great. About morality and how people were feeling about the studio, right? With all the layoffs and stuff. And so for me personally, like, I want the game to succeed because I think that I generally think it has the making to be like the next thing for Bungie. It's just like they really, like, how do I say this? Not shot themselves in the foot. I don't think the reveal went as well as it could have. That's one issue. And I think the way they have presented the game is to people who don't understand game development. And what I mean by that is gaming and word comprehension is at an all-time low. I mean, you could just look at America and you would understand that. No one knows what the hell half of the people are saying. They're saying word vomit, and people are like, yes, this guy makes sense. You don't even need to look that hard into it. It's everywhere all over the news. And so when you tell people that this is not a finished product, and not all the features in the game that are planned to be in the game are in it, that goes literally one ear right out the other. They are not comprehending that. They boot up the game, expect it to be finished, and go, why the hell is this game not finished? It's missing all of these features that all these other games have. This game's dead on arrival. Like, that literally makes zero sense. And I can't tell if that's because people hate Marathon and they're just being unfair, or if people are really just stupid. And if I learned anything, it's literally just people being stupid. Like, they're not being unfair, they're just stupid. Which I don't know what is worse. I don't know if I'd rather them be smart and spiteful or stupidly, like, evil. Regardless, I hate it. I mean, I don't read everything, right? I skip over. Like, we saw it earlier with Lord of the Fallen, right? Like, Draco skipped all the dialogue with the priest dude at the end of the latest thing, and he goes, yeah, I don't know where we're supposed to go. And I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't have skipped all that dialogue, right? But, like, I would have done the same thing in his position, right? So, like, I wasn't necessarily calling him out saying, you're stupid, why don't you read? It was more of like, well, of course you didn't figure anything out, you skipped it all, right? But not, like, saying I would have done better, right? And so I'm reading over these. For me, it's just like, come on, dude. Like, for the alpha test for like any test going forward, do they need to have like a reading comprehension test? And I'm gonna be honest, on some days I don't know if I'd pass. Some days my brain's just completely turned off. I just ignore whatever. All right, like, that's just how it is. But, like, there are people who are giving feedback that is just like, what are you talking about, dude? I think the aim assist thing that people are, like, really going on about for MNK, I think I don't think it's over exaggerated. I think people are over exaggerating the solutions. I think that it needs to exist. They could literally just tone it down. That's it. Just make it not so strong. And wow, you have, you know, a solid thing to help PC players. Yeah, I don't know. I think that the game looks fun. I think my concerns about the game right now are the effectiveness of their storytelling. I don't think the story will be bad by any means, but how well they can tell it. So not the quality of story, but the quality of their process of telling the story, I'm nervous on, because it's just a weird game to have a story in. But what I guess people don't understand, this is another thing that's been pissing me off. So I never played the original marathons, but I've watched people play the original marathons. And from what I understand is 90% of all of the lore entries is just on terminals. And for that early of a game, you know, whatever, right? Well, okay. Let's go into an extraction shooter type area, right? Mostly PvP with some PvE. You're not going to be standing around, reading terminals. Or maybe you do, but they're like shorter, right? Maybe they're like half the length, right? Okay. I mean, that's not too bad, I don't think. Half the length of whatever a normal marathon terminal is. And then you get like stories supplemented elsewhere, right? Like if you looked at the faction cards, like that's a good example of that. You could look at the did I check blue? I'll just leave. Can I leave? Can I leave? Oh, that's not even the right door. Because it's like all the way across the map. Right, so terminals are going to be probably reduced if there are in there. Lore, some of the lore is going to go to the new factions. And guess what? We don't even have all the factions, baby. we're missing Mida. We're missing, what was it, like Arachne, whatever that one is, and like another one. I'm forgetting out. Oh, Sakaguchi or whatever. We're missing that one too. All right, so we're missing like some crucial factions, right, that aren't even in the game yet. So I'm not worried about that. I think the factions are cool and everything, yada yada. But I guess what I'm worried is how effective the storytelling will be. Because I don't know, it's just like it's just this weird thing of like people going, "Oh, it was solo player game and now PvP, and how you tell story in PvP game." And it's like, okay, fair, but like, how was a story told in the original Marathon by Terminals? And if a PvP game isn't going to have a strong story mode in it, then how is it any different? Like, is the problem that people wanted a stronger story and that they wanted like a solo single player game, maybe co-op, but like, you know, a story driven game because they wanted the story to be stronger? Like, is that why you're upset? Because I mean, the story was told in Terminals, from what I understand. And so, like, I feel like it can't get any worse than that. It would be the same, you know, if they'd, you know, whatever, right? For PvP, but it won't. I don't think. I mean, it could be similar, and that would be fine. Like, with the faction videos, like, I think those are cool. You know. So I guess I'm just kind of confused on like people complaining like, oh, well, Marathon was such a rich story game, and it's like, well, yeah, but like, where did the story come from? Like the environments, which, you know, flat 2D boxes with terminals that you just read. You know, I feel like they've improved a lot on the environments, and I feel like if they kept the terminals, it literally wouldn't be very much. It wouldn't be that much different. It's just now there's a background of PvP instead of shooting aliens, whatever you shot in Marathon. I'm pretty sure it was like a bunch of aliens. That's another thing. I want to play Marathon before the actual game comes out. But yeah, so I'm just kind of confused on like why people have this strong. Is it because you don't like PvP? Like, is that why you're upset? Like, some of it is people have straight up said that, like, I don't want to play a PvP game for the story. I'm just gonna consume like creator videos of people talking about the story because I don't want to play it. And like, okay, fair. PvP's not your game, so you'd rather be solo. See, that's like fair criticism. But just saying, Bungie's stupid. How can you tell a story in a PvP game? I mean, that's not really like criticism. It's just a complaint. Do that. So yeah, and then don't even get me started on the Concord 2 thing, dude. That whoever did that, man, never let them talk ever again. Literally ever. God, those people are so stupid. Marathon's $40 and is a PvP only game. Concord is $40 and a PvP only game. Wow. Black Ops 4 was $60 and a PvP only game. Like, we can go on, right? And people complained about Black Ops 4, and guess what? People played it, had a good time. Now, you could argue that Black Ops 4 had more to it. I would agree. Had Battle Royale, had a normal, like, arena PvP area, which I think Marathon could do pretty well. And then it had Battle Royale, multiplayer, and then zombies. So, like, you could argue that Black Ops 4 had more for a similar price, and I would agree. but it's hard to say that it's gonna fail like Concord because they're both $40 PvP games. Like that just seems a bit ridiculous. So I don't know. But I will not let these people ruin my excitement. Because at the end of the day, I am very excited. I think, you know, the sound is cool. I think the weather is awesome. I think it was hilarious watching people react to the fog system and go, man, the game looks awful. It's so foggy. And it's like, wow, dude, it's almost like the map that they're recording has fog in it. Did you ever think that maybe there's fog? Ugh. This doesn't look good for me. It's just like, wow. There. Sure. Yeah, it's just stupid. That's it. I don't really know what else to say. So I think audio's great. I think visually the only thing I'm kind of, you know, a little like, I don't, not necessarily don't know how to feel about it, just kind of like meh, is can I do anything? I don't know where you get this powder from. Is them being able to up the fidelity of the outside environments. Because I mean, like, the outside environments don't look bad, but they don't look particularly great. They just look fine. And in some place, I mean, if I play it, I might have a different opinion. But from the footage I've seen, they don't really look like as bad as people say it is. I feel like it's just people being like, God, I hate Marathon, so I'm just gonna trash this game as much as possible. Because I don't have an original thought in my head. Or could I appreciate small things about it? I either have to hate it or love it. And so, like, the outside environments don't look particularly bad, but they don't look particularly great. The insides look absolutely stunning. I am a little sad that they didn't continue. What was I gonna say? I am a little sad. Oh, that yeah, I don't know where you get crystal powders from, dude. The perimeter is just another like lush thing. Cause I don't know why, but when I heard about perimeter, I thought desert. I don't think anyone mentioned what it was, like a desert or otherwise. I don't really like any of these. But for me personally, I just thought it was a desert. And I was a little disappointed. Again, that's on me, right? Because I don't think they said what perimeter was. But I am disappointed that it is just another lush place. I would have liked it if it was like on that desert beach in the thing type of area of the cinematic. Like that would have been awesome. Because I think having variety in places is good. I think Dire Marsh, oh my dad, does a really good job of giving you that swampy jungle backwoods type vibe. I don't know what this is for. I guess I could save up for this. I'm curious. Let me go again. I'm like trying to go as far as I can, but also just like level up weapons. because I want to level up what I want for the most part, or I want to use what I want. So I'm getting like weapons I don't like out of the way. Yeah, I'm gonna hate this thing. And so I don't know, it feels weird that it's just another lush green map. But again, it's on me for thinking it was anything else, because I don't think Bungie specifically mentioned what type of map it was. So I think right now I would just like more map variety in the near future, because there's going to be 4 maps. It is Dire Marsh and Perimeter and a 3rd map on release, and then a month after release, choose element, the summons. I want none of these. We'll do this one. I just hope that when they come out with more maps, that they make sure they are varied in environment. Because I will be very sad otherwise. As much as I like just jungle, it was a little disappointing seeing Perimeter being a jungle. But it looked good. It looked fun. Let's go here. So, yeah, I just hope they can get some more map variety in there. Whatever that looks like. I don't know kind of like the story obviously that they're trying to tell. And so I don't know if it's like, oh, well, like this first story isn't gonna really have the need for a desert, so we're just not gonna do it, right? And that's fine, I get it, but like, you know, more variety. Snow would be cool. Blizzards. Something isn't that bad, but I don't really like it. How do these even work? Oh, these like a punch. I didn't know if they would like shoot things like Doomfist or whatever. So those are my thoughts on Marathon so far. I really hate the reaction people have. I think it's stupid, and on the whole, I'm pretty positive about the game. The reality is I just need to see more. Well, when I say see more, I need to play it. There's no doubt the game feels good to play, though. Like, I mean, it's Bungie, right? Like, Destiny feels amazing to play. I just don't really want to play Destiny. So I do wish they really consider doing like an arena mode for Marathon, and I mean like TDM, like that type of stuff, right? Like, I think that would be cool, because I think their characters have abilities and stuff that are not like so strong that it would be like, wow, this is stupid, right? It would be like a slightly more toned down version of like Black Ops 4. So I think that is something they should highly consider, is doing an arena mode. And you don't even need that much. You need TDM, you need like a domination, maybe a capture the flag, and then like a king of the hill maybe. And there you go. There's 4 game modes right there that are generic enough that people would enjoy. And then you could do like one like heavy objective mode. Like a search and destroy type mode. I don't know what it would be. I don't know if you would want 4v4 or 6v. I think 5v5 is like probably good. Especially if it's gonna be a PvP only title. Like I feel like having an arena mode is kind of like please. I just think it'd be nice. Yes. So let's see. What's my wish list for Marathon? Like long term wish list. I hope for a PvP mode, like a arena mode. I hope that there is a social hub. I know they've said they're thinking of it, but like I think a social hub would be pretty cool. I think there could be two. They could be a public one and then like a private one, and the private one is like way smaller type of thing. Ooh, you know what no one has said so far? Like a clan or like a guild for runners. I think that would be cool. Oh, none of my drones are up. I think that would be, I think that's like a super underrated feature that and I don't think anyone has mentioned. And I don't think anyone has asked either. Like that would be awesome. And then you could have like your own guild hideout. Dude, that would be sick. It would essentially, in my mind, it would work like Monster Hunter. So like you would send your friend, or not, you wouldn't even need to send your friend an invite. You could just like click like go to clan server thing. I don't know, and it would just like load up your little hideout area, and you could do like basic customization. All right, like posters, colors, you know, very basic items. Maybe like some trophies. Maybe like you can extract. Dude, that would be awesome. Imagine extracting with like furniture. Like that would be cool. Like furniture loot boxes or something. I think that would be awesome. And again, like basic furniture. Nothing crazy. Posters, trinkets, trophies, things you can hang on walls, maybe. I don't know. I'm not thinking like big items like couches or whatever. So, what else do I want with Marathon? I would like them to reconsider, you know, heroes, go more custom characters, but I feel like it's so baked in at this point, they're just not gonna do it. Oh my god, it just, all of those pellets just like completely whiffed. Which is, you know, sad. Because I really think the custom character idea would have been way better. And there's no way they didn't think of it, right? Like they've had to have thought it, and that was probably their plan from the beginning. You know, like Battlefield before 2042, where you would pick a job and then the job would have like preset like items, right? Like assault classes do these things, so you get these items you can choose from, and medics have these items so they can do this, right? Like that would have been perfect. I'm just kind of over heroes. Like I want to actually like play a character I like, even if it's basic. I still like I just prefer it. Yeah, I wish I got a key. I really don't think I'm gonna be getting one. Makes me pretty sad. Anyway. This weapon's really annoying. Dude, I hate this gun so much. And I'm taking a bunch of damage because I've been ignoring these. Okay, I'm just gonna... okay, or not. That's fine. God, I hate that gun so much. There's a reason why I'm just going for weapon unlocks or weapon completions. Cool, I finished all of these. Really? Hmm. We'll just go straight. These are way more effective than I thought they were going to be. Are those sawed off? You know what, man? Let's go. Why not? I'm using punch gloves and dualies. Why not? These are the M1987s. Wow. Crazy. I think I'd rather get these fists out of the way first. Oh, I already missed a path. I want to make sure that was a weapon I already had. Whoa. Whoa. Get a free item here. Yeah. Take that. Hello? Free revive? Hell yeah. I was like, I heard him. For CQB. CQC? Close quarter combat? Yeah. Having this frost pulse, pretty strong. Oh, yeah, I don't really want that. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. It's fine. I don't have enough. Man, I'm just getting cucked right now. One off of that, leveling up something, can't take a gold Tommy gun. Oh my god. Oh wait, I died. That's right. Well, I didn't exactly want to use that there, but I was being a little on the greedy side and threw that away. I'm upgrading the sawed off because I am going to swap to them very shortly. Just like that. I've already done this one, so I don't think there's a reason to go back. Tough guy, he's a tough guy, paid you on. I am still just checking my email like a freak, seeing if I got a code or not. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Be easy. Sure. News, good news is all I wanna hear. You don't like it, and I'm dead. One of my drones died. I could have bought something in here, maybe. Involved, become 5. Yeah, I think we move on with these. This is perfect. What is the thing? 20% chance to fire a shotgun. Okay, so it's just a chance. I couldn't tell if it was like every other time or... That makes sense. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I'm not keeping with the kaboom. Now, if it's stuck to things, I wouldn't... Whatever, but... Ow. Is this a heavy weapon? I don't know. Check in a second. I don't think it is. Doesn't look like it. It's just that. Oh, fuck down. Yeah, I would much prefer to take the igniter gun. I still live and die by Borderlands would be a really good roguelike. They built it to be like one. Bajillion guns, you'd have a couple inscriptions on weapons, and you know there's rarity of weapons, so you know it'd be awesome. No, I'll get rid of the beacon card. You know, I kind of want to. It says I only have 6 of 8 things here. I kind of want to look around where potentially the others could be. Nobody wants to stay with me without you. My chest is itchy. Won't you stay? I feel like if anything, it would be like up on one of these rooftops. Hmm. Darling, won't you stay with me? Don't see anything. My thought is there is one in here, but I think I've been in there before. Not a fan of any of those. Ah, sure. Really? Did I go in blue already? Yeah, I went in blue. Did I go in orange? Orange is cut off from me. I think I could go green. Maybe. Perfect. And then there's nothing up there, and I can't go back there at all. Yeah, I just don't see any little doodads for me to pick up. Like clearly that just means I'm not looking hard enough. But yeah, I'm almost done with this. Ow. I think I already have those, right? Yeah, those are deliveries. I thought they were rascals, but you can see this seems ominous. Like, why is this just here? Oh, here it is. Oh, and I don't need to look here anymore. Almost done with this. Cool. Never have to touch that weapon again. Unless I want to. Sure, why not? Oh, I hate that one. I'm gonna say, and I don't remember if I cleared this area out. Answer: no, I did not. I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh! I'll fall. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need to be able to move faster. It's only gonna get harder from here. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Got Cosmo Gun done. I need that on a shorter cooldown. Sure, why not? Screw it. Oh, I'm gonna get beat up. Wait, it was health. Still don't have your crystal powders, dude. Really? That was just cheap. Ooh. Oh, I was really tense there. I was like, oh, I better get a health please. Cool. Let's kill her. See if we can do it. Probably should have deployed my bots before going in. I just gotta tank it. Come on. They get a full heal. I wonder why it happened, but Did I get a full heal? Could have sworn I got a full. Oh, yeah, there we go. Not a fan of that. Oh no! That's a little disappointing. Oh, I didn't even realize I had that. Well, let's see. How many weapons do I have the things for? There's a lot I'm missing, but you could tell like I played a lot sooner. All right. I mean, that was pretty effective. I think we got, what is that, 3 weapons done? My screen. No, I wanna. Actually, you know what? I should just finish off pistol. I just realized I haven't even put any of my bots out. Longer than I've been I could to find want me through my phone. I don't want to live with voodoo dolls and figurines. I could live without them if you want me through my screen. Oh. Damn it, I didn't want to spawn that one. Boop, boop, boop. Getting healed. What can we get this time? It's kind of useless. Because, does this count? Okay, that does count. I've played Flappy Bird. Cool. Now this thing should be putting out a bit more damage. Oh yeah. Give my little guy some more. This beauty is already perfect. Cool. This thing does a lot of damage. What? Dude, hell yeah. I'm making burn do auto crit? What? I didn't know that was an option. Cool. Another day. And you know what he would say. Oh, beautiful. Don't come with a section with your luggage and not life and not good. And that's the war for. Chance. section for your luggage. Let the war. The estates. Yeah, I don't really like the mine launcher at all. I should not have picked it up. Let's see if I can get anything like. Honestly, man. Boy, all night. Right. Sure. Yeah, I took too much damage, and as much as the fox weapon is cool having, it's not particularly great. I like getting extra health early. You know what? Let's go with it. The weapon actually seems good. It's just the more I play this character, the more I realize, like, I don't think his kit is exactly all that great. Like, I don't think these robots are doing a whole lot. I could be completely wrong. Sure, we'll start with you. I could be, like, just straight up, like I said, completely wrong. But it just, I don't know, man. Like, they were killing those little, like, camera thingies in Haven and District. I think it's just Haven, actually, not District 9 or 13. Screw it. Let's set the world on fire. I don't want to set the world on fire. Let's go with the quarry. I don't know why. Just kind of feeling it. Well, looks like no Lord of the Fallen today. I mean, that was decided like 4 or 5 hours ago, but Draco, that is something I should say. So if you tuned into our stream yesterday for Lord of the Fallen, we were trying to figure out where we needed to go. Draco did end up figuring out where we needed to go. And so he told me it was back at the spot that shall not be named. You'll see tomorrow. Or whenever we continue. Oh, my robots are about to die. You guys are already about to die again? If I remember correctly, I've already... Yeah. Not necessarily a secret, but this kid wanted a pogo stick. no longer stun enemies? Sure. Here's another one. I mean, I've been down here a billion times, and there's just. I'll say that over there is ominous, though. But there's not a door symbol, so I think it's just how it is. That's where I just found that one. Okay, so then I don't think there'd be any others around here. Yeah, there's nothing. Interesting. Okay. I also just realized, I don't have another gun. Not that I necessarily like need one, but if I'm gonna stop using this after I get it leveled, then I'm gonna need another gun. Or want another gun. Hey, because I took a while looking around. That's fine though. This weapon is so weird. It's like, I don't know, it looks like a rocket pistol, but like kind of is, kind of not. It's almost like a shotgun thing. It's good though. You are kidding me, dude. That's a white sniper. If that was blue, I would have thought about it more. But white at this level, at this point in the run, no. There was something up here. Pretty sure I got it already. Okay, here's one. Not sure how I haven't found that before, but all right. Use that. I got another. This will probably be my last run of the night, depending on how it goes. Because I need to put up some laundry. I keep looking in there like there's something that's just gonna pop out at me. Sorry, I'm just quickly changing songs here. Boing, boing. Angel or devil, only human, so I guess both. I haven't listened to Apache in a really long time. It's like a Belgium artist, but he makes like orchestration, orchestrion? No, I'm trying. I know the word. It's like orchestral, like EDM, electronic beats, songs, whatever. So I guess both. This gun is awesome. Not really sold on either of these. Maybe this. I'll go with that for now. Keep my faith. If you've enough to me tonight, and arrive by my side and bury your life. by my side. High and side. Close your eyes. Never ride high and on the side. Close your eyes. And life, I need your love. I need your love in my life. I need your love in my night. I need your love. Love in the night. I need your love. Your love in my life. Love, love. Need your love in my life. I need your love. Love. Need your love in my life. I need your love. Love. I need your love in my life. Mm. My life, I need your love. Need your love in my life. I need your love. Cool. Health is not doing particularly great, but that will sort itself out. Out of those, I'd rather not do that. Cool. 'Cause we're gonna end up using this whenever we're done with this. Yep, that's one of them. So I guess I haven't been in the red one yet. But even then, that doesn't solve my issue of where the hell's the other one. And I have gone through that orange door before. So maybe I just missed it in there. Excited to use this a minigun. I already got all three here, so I can just speed through this. Oh. Damn. YOLO, why not? Oh, oh, please. Let me do this shit. Hold up. We'll go extra ammo. Oh. Vision on Michael Knight. Boing. Wait. No, I do have the right weapon. Yeah. Talk to the figure of speech. Ass. Ass. Or ass. Or Saz. I guess would be the appropriate one. Yes? Yeah? Question mark? Ooh, okay. Damn. I got surrounded. Poggers. We can open. We can buy this over here. Ah, endless mode. All right. I feel like that was relatively productive. Um, thank you guys. Oh, the business guy. It's like if I don't know, picked. Where's the Valkyrie? It's like the most default normie weapon there. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you watched the VOD, appreciate you watching the VOD. Yeah. Just a nice chill night. I wanted to do something other than just play by myself for the most part, and this was the next closest thing. So thank you tuning in, watching the VOD, whatever. Hopefully tomorrow we can actually play some Lord of the Fallen. But we'll see. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Peace.